many men may still believe in patriarchy. Many men might still around the world consider or regard patriarchy as something that's good, productive, healthy, authentic in and of itself, as well as it's good and righteous for themselves, for their growth, progress, learning, transformation, success. But what they don't understand is that patriarchy is extremism, and it's radical anyways in its approach, character, and power, and it has always been that way. It completely and absolutely and unconditionally disregards the entirety of man, the whole essence and absolute being of man. It disrespects all that. It disregards and dismantles and dismisses the very feelings, powers, talents, emotions, sentiments, and softnesses of all the men around the world, and it considers man as machines, objects, materials that can always be utilized and hardened and basically materialized by anyone in the world, that man can always move forward, that man can do almost anything in the world, that can always push over, they can push forward boundaries. Now man can do all those things. But the problem with patriarchy is that it does not recognize the very emotions and psychological needs and other needs and the crises of the man that men always seem to be suffering from in their lives in one way or another, because men are not heard, men are not understood, men are not admired at the end of the day, because they are being treated as tools and weapons, not only by the government and outside constructs and artificial machines and systems and capitalism, but also they are exploited and manipulated and misunderstood at every step of the way in relationships and so on and so forth. At the household, the man is the provider, and is being leveled and considered only as someone who is a provider, a machine for providing food into the family, and nothing more than that. And that means the only role that man has ever had is that of the provider, and nothing more than that. And that is a significant challenge that patriarchy neither acknowledges nor overcomes. But then again, feminism has also failed to address the challenges and difficulties that men suffer, that men have always been essentially suffering from, the repressions, oppressions that men are being imposed upon by the government, because the government sees man as machines, as exploitable, manipulable tools and puppets for the enrichment, strength of the whole bureaucratic, capitalistic, globalist system, industries and organization, enterprise inside of the state and the country. But then again, patriarchy does not solve any of that. It radicalizes men's behavior, it makes them extreme, and does not improve their condition, because it cannot improve any